Alright, what's going on, guys? Just when I think Twitter has peaked and it can't get any crazier, it does, man. It always does. So, for those of you that follow me on Twitter and y'all were awake last night, you already know what went down. Let me try to explain a little bit for everyone else, provide some context real quick. So, recently, I don't know how long ago, but Twitter added this new feature called Spaces. And basically, what it is like an audio live stream. You have the speaker or speakers, and it can be like, I don't know, up to like maybe 10 people or so, 8 people. I don't know what the limit is. And then you have the listeners. Now, the listeners, they can't actually like interact. They can't say anything. They're muted, but basically you just listen to the people that are talking. So it's kind of like a live stream, but no video. Now, I'm sure when Twitter introduced this feature and they thought of it, they meant for it to be used in a good way. Not that the way that it is being used is bad, I would say. Maybe I would say Twitter had more innocent intentions with it. I don't think they could have predicted what people are actually using it for. So anyways, the OnlyFans girls have discovered this feature and they are now using it to expand their business. So, you gotta admire the creativity. So what they have been doing now is hosting their very own squirt spaces. Now, you might be wondering, well, what's a squirt space? Well, it's exactly as it sounds. It's exactly what you think it is. How it works is there's one host of the space, and then a bunch of girls just kind of rotate in and out. Everyone one at a time. They get like a minute on the microphone to, do their thing. Everyone else mutes. Obviously, I can't play the clip here. Just go on Twitter. There's a million clips of it out there. It's very easy to find. But yeah, they just kind of go on the mic. They take turns. They'll have like their profile at the top. So, if you like what you're hearing, you can go to their profile, check it out or whatever. Sometimes they'll even have like a little group squirt going on. That's cool as well. It's a wild time, that's for sure. So anyways, let's continue with the story. So at first, I was just spectating like everyone else. I mean, it was trending on Twitter. I had seen a few clips. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and hop in here. Let me see what's going on, right? So I was just like listening a little bit. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was playing Warzone, so I was just kind of listening to it in between games or whatever when I had time. But then I decided that I wanted to request to become a speaker. I wasn't really expecting too much of it, but thankfully they recently blessed me with the verified check mark. So now I actually look like I'm an important person on Twitter or whatever. Like it gets you a little bit of clout. I didn't actually think they were gonna let me in, but I requested it because why not? Maybe they will. So then they accepted me because I was verified. They accepted a couple other verified people as well. And I probably should have planned ahead. I didn't really think about it. I was just like, shit, let me try to get in there. But, after a couple minutes, I got accepted. And I didn't really have a game plan on what to say. I kind of panicked. I was like, shit, there's 10,000 people here waiting for me to say something. I gotta come up with something quick. So also, by the way, this is all recorded. People screen recorded it. It's all in my replies and shit on Twitter if you want to go listen to it. Once again, I don't think I can put it in the YouTube video. It's not a good idea, but it's on Twitter. It's very easy to find. Anyways, so I was like, oh, okay. Off the top of my head, the first thing, of course, that comes to my mind, I'm like, you know what? What's up, ladies? I appreciate what you guys are doing. Great content you're all providing to us tonight, all that. But on behalf of all the male listeners out there, I would like to know if 3 inches is enough. And obviously, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be serious with it. And it's surprisingly, they actually gave, serious answers. They actually tried to give some good advice, So, okay, that was great. So I was like, appreciate all the advice. I'm out. And then 5 minutes later, I realized I actually can still talk. I thought, I got my minute, I'm out, like all the other girls, but I guess they have to kick you out or whatever to add someone else. So I was actually still a speaker. So I'm like, oh shit, round 2. Hold on, let me get back in there. Let me see what's going on here. So I hopped in again. I had another question. I don't know if this is better or worse than the first question. Let me think how I want to phrase this question for YouTube. So basically I just said, are P words normally this wet? I'm assuming everyone knows what I mean by P word. But yeah, it was a pretty wild night in there, you know what I mean? It was kind of like a little slip and slide on the microphone. There was some crazy stuff going on. I don't know, it sounded like some of them might have been in the pool splashing around. Like, that's the level that it was at, all right? There was some waves going on the microphone. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think you get what I'm saying. Once again, I'm saying this, I'm trying not to laugh, like I'm trying to be taken seriously. And once again, credit to them, they did answer the question seriously. They gave out some helpful advice to all of us male listeners, and that was kind of the end of the stream. They kept having to like end the stream and start up a new one. I don't really know why. I think to like get different people in there or something. I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure like what the limit is on people, but I think at one point there was like 10,000 people in there listening. It was kind of crazy. And then it like separates all the verified people and puts them at the top. So anyone who tries to go in there and lurk and listen or whatever, like you get exposed real quick. Like there was like some YouTubers in there, there's like some athletes in there, and you could like see them right at the top, and you click on their profile, you know, you get them in 4K real quick, you know what I mean? So it was pretty funny. And then I think probably the funniest part to end it all off is when I checked my replies on Twitter afterwards. So basically, there's no chat, right? It's not like Twitch. There's no chat where you can like just talk to them. So the only way to interact with them is like basically through tweets. You know what I mean? That's how people are like, you know, interacting with the space or whatever. So I checked my Twitter afterwards to see like what people were saying, and it's all like anime avies and like K-pop avies from the space, like people that like don't know who I am, obviously. And they're all like quoting me like, "This loser needs to fuck off. He's ruining the squirt space. We're just here for squirt. Why is this guy talking? Get him out." You know, there was people getting so mad because, like, let's keep it real, there were definitely some people in there who were really beating their shit, all right? Like, that's really, like, they were there for a job, all right? They were trying to get it done. That's kind of wild to think about. Actually, I don't want to think about that, but yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the story. Twitter will probably be cracking down on these, I'm assuming, after they find out what they are actually being used for. But as for now, it is a crazy place. You go in there and you do not know what you're gonna hear. So anyways, like I said, if you want to see any of this stuff, it's very easy to find. Just search it up on Twitter. Just check like my replies, you'll see it all. It's all there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoy. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. We had a little discussion about the new Twitch e-girl meta, but other than that, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, and peace out.